so today we're just here to hang out with the fans, interact with them, talk a little draft, and yeah, just have a good experience. Especially coming down to Milwaukee, and it's something even when I was here we didn't get to do very often. Everything was always up in Green Bay, so anytime we can come down, get out of Green Bay, come down to Milwaukee or farther south, it's fun to interact with fans that way.
Yeah, obviously the draft is bringing in a lot of out-of-town people. Why is Milwaukee such a great destination? Why is Green Bay such a great destination?
I think it's the people. I think it's what everyone talks about when you get drafted to Green Bay, and then when you get here and experience it. And I think everyone that came in for the draft experienced it as well. The hospitality. When I got off the plane the other day, they were waiting there at the end of the terminal, handing out bags, just welcoming people in Green Bay, and just I think an amazing joke about it that if you're here long enough, you'll get invited to the cottage up north. So the people are great. Obviously, the history of the Packers and the city of Green Bay and what the organization has done with the stuff around the stadium, with Titletown and all that they've developed to create a great atmosphere and experience for all the fans, either Packer fans or visiting fans when they come. So it's a great venue, and I think the NFL was impressed with what they got. A lot of people are happy with it, and I think it's a good idea what the NFL is doing by taking them draft to places that, especially those places that aren't probably going to be able to host the Super Bowl. So it's kind of their Super Bowl in that.
Detail what that experience was like being on stage with your fellow Packers legends, Mason Crosby, and so forth.
Yeah, it was fun to go out there with some of those guys. It's always great to see them and then have that experience. Obviously, Clay did his act and got the crowd rowdy. So, but it's just a unique thing. I think obviously all of us have been drafted, but everyone in different rounds. I think all of us are probably at home, didn't go on the draft stage. So to see that many people in one area for the NFL, they've done it right. So it was just fun and, again, a great way to interact with some fans.
Yeah, obviously the big selection was Matthew Golden for the first-round draft pick. Detail that, what you see out of him, and what he brings to the table for Jordan Love and the Packers offense.
Speed. That's what I've been hearing is a lot of speed. So that's something that'll be good to be able to stretch the field on the outside, maybe open it up inside with a couple tight ends they got, and with Reed, all his work he does with speed sweeps and everything inside. So I think it'll be a fun dynamic to have. I think it'll probably be overreacted with being a first round pick, and it's just a pick. So, but now they'll be able to come in and be comfortable with Jordan, create that chemistry, and hopefully be successful.
You know, obviously this team's been a playoff team over the past couple of years. They've kind of struggled to get over the hump of Jordan Love. Man, he's absolutely the franchise quarterback. They struggled a little bit against the Vikings and the Lions last season. Do you think this team can get over that hump and beat those teams in the NFC North?
I think so. I think they're still young. I think they're still growing. I think it's constantly about chemistry and being healthy. And I think one thing that I learned through my 10 years here in Green Bay was we were able to keep the same core of people together for a very long time. I had for 10 years had the same quarterback, same offense, same head coach, same coordinator pretty much. As receivers, we were here for 6, 7, 8 years. So it was year after year after year. We were stacking those things, the knowledge of the game, of what people wanted, their successes, all that stuff. And so we'll continue to do that and continue to develop.
What do you think they're missing as far as that getting over the hump and being those teams, Vikings and the Lions?
I don't know if it's missing anything. I think it's just making plays. It comes down to that. It's going to be a one play here, one play there. I think they've competed with them. They beat them. But at the right time, in the right moment, you got to step up and make those plays. We were fortunate to do it one year, make a run and win a Super Bowl. And then there's a lot of other years we made some of them, but not enough of them. So it's difficult, but yeah, we'll get it done.
And one last question to round things out. I got to ask you about your former teammate, your former quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. What do you think he's going to do, and have you had any contact with him?
I have no idea what he's going to do. I think one thing I do know, he's going to take his time. He's going to think through it. He's going to make the best decision for himself. I think for my, I guess, advice would be if you still have an itch to go do it, go do it. Because once it's done, it's done. You're not going to be able to come back and do it. So, and then you'll know when it's time to be done. You'll know. At least I did. So, but to be able to make that decision and continue to play or to be done on your own is a big one. And he'll take his time and he'll make the right decision, and it'll be fun. If he comes back, we'll look forward to watching him.